There's a lot of secrets in Starfield that the game never mentions, but this one cuts the cake. You can heal or just remove any trait that you unlocked at the beginning of the game, and this is how to do it. I'm going to show you all the systems and locations of every NPC you need to visit if you want to remove any trait that you've added in your game for Starfield. If you want to look for a specific trait, then check down in the chapter list down below, but you know how we do it. Let's get straight into it. So first things first, alien DNA, Empath, Space, and Firma. I think that's how you pronounce that. All of these can be removed by any doctor in the game. First off, we have the alien DNA. You can pull up to any doctor in the game and have them cure you of this alien DNA by just heading over to a Reliant medical facility and talking to the doctor behind the counter. There's one doctor right here in Jemison who's super easy to access in the beginning of the game. If you're a little lost, head outside the mass transit, travel up the ramp and take a right. Keep going straight forward until you run straight into Reliant Medical. Hop inside, talk to the doc, and he can get rid of alien DNA, Empath, Spaced, and Firma all right here. The only thing about Firma and Space, you're going to need 10,000 credits to get rid of those, so make sure you got those deep pockets ready. Dream Home. So let's say you picked up the Dream Home trait at the beginning of the game and you just don't want it anymore. You can actually run over to Galbank and talk to Landry Hollifeld, who will help you foreclose on the house so you won't be charged for it any longer. Landry can be found in Jemison, which is over in the commercial district. Just head straight down this path, straight over to the bank. Taskmaster, Extrovert, Introvert. These three traits can be offed by your man Singh. Singh can cure you of all of these elements and or just make you feel better about yourself if you go visit him down in the well at the House of Enlightenment. Head over to Jemison. Right from the spaceport, just travel straight down to the well. Take a trip down the elevator and head right around this building right here. He'll be waiting inside for you. Hero Worship trait and the Wanted trait. So if you want to get rid of the Hero Worship trait, you're going to have to talk to your beloved fan. And you have three options here. You can kill him outright. You can actually talk to him. Open up the dialogue that's talking about, hey, let's talk about fandom. And then you can just talk him down so that he's no longer an essential character. Or you can persuade him, let him know that, you know, hey, you've become a murderer and he doesn't want anything to do with you at that point. So he'll leave you be. But make sure you go into his inventory and you snatch all of your belongings from him before you dismiss him. Because once he's gone, he's going to take everything you gave him with him. The Wanted trait. So this one's a little bit tricky, and if you don't really know where to go, it might not be easy to find. If you head over to the Mars system and drop down on Sidonia, walk straight through the main entrance and look over to the left, and you'll see this NPC right here. She doesn't have a name, she's just called a tracker. This tracker agent will help you get rid of your wanted target on your back, so talk to her if you're tired of being chased in the game. The Freestar Collective trait. So let's say you're done with the Freestar Collective, you're tired of like gaining so much extra bounties with the other factions in the game from just being friendly with the Freestar Collective, and you want out. It's super easy. All you have to do is head over to Aquila, which is in the Cheyenne system. You know how we say it. It's in the Shanae system, aka the Cheyenne system. Walk straight past the hitching post, take a right past the rock, and he should be over here to the right at this balcony. Go talk to my man Elias Cartwright, and he'll hook you up and make sure that you no longer feel, wanted in Aquila. He's actually the mayor, so it's kind of interesting that you talk to the mayor of the city just to break your ties. That makes so much sense, Bethesda, but hey, who am I to judge? Neon Street Rat. In order for you to no longer be a Neon Street Rat and break all your ties from Neon, you're going to need to head over to the Volley system, drop down on Neon, head over to the Ebbside area. Then walk into the Madame Savage's bar. Madame Savage should be sitting behind the counter, just perked up, chilling, waiting for you to talk to her. And go ahead, let her know how you're feeling and that you no longer want to be a native of Neon City. The United Colonies native. So let's just say you're done messing around with the United Colonies and you want out. It's easy enough for you. All you have to do is run back down to Jemison, go to the mass building, head over to the human resources floor in the mass building and talk to Administrative Rooks. And Administrative Rooks will set you straight. The Serpents Embrace. So the Serpents Embrace is a little bit tricky in order for you to get out of because it's really hard to actually know where to go. It's actually in the beginning of the game, back at Jemison, where most things are. Head over to the UC security office, go straight inside, and head into the back where the cells are. You're going to find someone named Miz'ra, and she's sitting in a cell. Talk to her, exhaust all of her dialogue options, and then tell her that you no longer want to feel the Serpent's Embrace, I guess. And I guess she's like a therapist because she's behind bars with nothing else to do with her life. Sure, why not? Let's move on to the next one. Raised Universal. So there's a lot of interesting factions, we'll just say, in this game, but let's just say that you no longer want to deal with this faith. So it's easy enough to get rid of. Head over to Jemison, go run over to the Universal Sanctum and talk to Keeper Aquilius. Keeper Aquilius is going to be sitting down in his little chair in his office, waiting for people to tell him that they no longer want to deal with his religion. I'm sure he'll take that very well. Yeah, sure, why not? Kid stuff. So I wouldn't exactly suggest getting rid of this skill because it's just so broken and there's so many amazing things that, you know, you really just don't want to get rid of the chance of getting rid of. I mean, you're going to get a free suit, you get a free spaceship. There's so many things your parents are going to hook you up with. But if you no longer want to support them, then you could actually be that kid and walk up to them and tell them that. And apparently you'll break their little heart and you'll sever all ties with your family and you'll never have to pay for the support of them anymore. Yeah, that just got dark real quick. But hey, if you like what we do here on the channel, make sure you smash that like button and sub to the channel so that you don't miss any more tips, tricks, and guides like this one for Starfield. This was your boy M of MCCHD. For now, I'm out of here.